You guys, it's Taylor, and today we are going to be replacing the wiper blade inserts on my 2022 RX. So I opted to replace the inserts instead of the entire blades themselves because one, I prefer to be as cost efficient and I guess sustainable as I can. And so being that we don't have to throw the wiper blades away is much better, and the overall cost of this is about 20 bucks from the dealer. So I ordered these from Metro Lexus, and we're going to put them here on my 2022 RX. This process should be similar to most Lexus vehicles. I think most identical would be the 2016 to 2022 RX, but I think for a lot of other Lexus vehicles, you're going to run into the same thing. If you want to open the hood and fiddle with the wiper blades, you can, but today we're going to put them in service mode. Before you get started, make sure you have your correct inserts. Make sure you have a rag and a flathead screwdriver. That being said, I opted to wash my car before I did this. You don't have to, but I do highly recommend at the very minimum, at least cleaning off the windshield. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're gonna get started. We're gonna put the blades in service mode. I'm gonna show you how to do that. And we're gonna dive in. So come on, hop in. To get the wiper blades in service mode, what we're going to do, let me put all of my stuff down, turn the ignition on. We're not going to start the car, and we're going to turn it off and hold the wiper stock in the mist position until the wipers come up on the windshield. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and get our things all set up here. So now we have our wiper blades in service mode. What I'm going to do is we're going to take this flathead screwdriver and we're going to pry this button down to slide the wiper blade out. And here's where your rag comes in. You're going to go ahead and set your wiper blade down on the rag so that we don't crack the windshield. It just occurred to me that I would recommend maybe you have two if you want to do them at the same time. But what we're going to do is you're going to look at your wiper blade here, and maybe because of the glare you might not be able to see it, but there are two ends, and one end has a ridge on it and the other end doesn't. So you'll see how on this one there's a little ridge right here, and on this one there's not. This is the end that we're going to pull from. So you're going to take your flathead, you're going to pry the tab out, up, and you're going to pull, I guess easier said than done, you're going to pull the blade out like this, and now we're going to get our new blade and slide that one back in. Okay, so now that we have our wiper blade, the rubber piece out of the blade assembly, we're going to put the new one in. So the nice thing is it does come with this clip, so you just pull it out and you just put it back in, so there's no guessing on which side you have to do that. There are grooves and you will be able to see where the blade slides in. We slide the blade in, make sure we get the assembly on the little track that it's supposed to go into. And you can see, like, as I'm doing this, it's intuitive, but it can be a little bit frustrating at the same time. We make sure everything clicks, make sure the blade is wrinkle free, and we fully extend it. And then we are going to go ahead and put it back on. Okay, so now we've got our blade all secure. We're going to take this, slide it back into the arm. Maybe. It's like I just said, this is my first time doing it on this car, but it's always never as easy as you think it's gonna be. This is pretty easy on a scale of things that you can do. And we're going to put this one back down just like we did the other one. And again, it's really, I believe it's just going to be the top of the wiper blade has the ridge on it. We're going to look for the ridge. We're going to pry up this clip with our flathead screwdriver, and we're going to pull the old one out. So I opened one of the boxes, and it comes in this plastic with a piece of cardboard, and the plastic fell on the ground, and I was like, they sent me nothing, but I found it. So again, just as we did before, you slide the grooves in, get as close to the end as we can. We got to make sure that we line up our housing and the track. Everything looks straight. There's no creases. And then we just go ahead, put the blade back on, wait for the click, and we're done. Alrighty, so we've replaced our wiper blades. We are ready for summer, and we only spent about $20. So that's exciting. So once you're done applying the wiper blades and making sure they're secure, make sure your wiper blades make sure they're, smooth, there aren't any creases, make sure everything is secured. Get in the car, hit the ignition, flip the wiper stock up into the mist mode. It will then put the wiper blades down and exit service mode, and then you're ready to go. Feel free to wipe off any dust on the windshield or anything like that. This is an easy way to make sure your windshield stays clear. And I usually do it about once a year. I haven't done it on this car, but usually I replace my blades about once a year on all my prior vehicles, just because everything gets all gunged up, and I like to be able to see, and also I think car maintenance is fun. So that's that. Thanks for tuning in, you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.